tune in for the set time. Latest gossip on celebrities. Meeka font, know she looking heavenly. Both of them is making power moves, you know it's legendary. Celebrities coming through all the time. Tyson Bedford down the train to pop bottles and change the...
Hey, what's up, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the building. We got, how you say it, Baltimore? How you say it? Baltimore. I don't know how to say it, y'all, but we got.
You say it with a D instead of a T.
Baltimore. We got Baltimore in the building. We got Houston, LA, Cincinnati. Well, Ohio is always in the building. Cleveland, my bad. And New York and New Jersey.
Okay.
We outside, and of course Miami's always outside. Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Yeah.
Lauderdale, ho.
Limitless grind in the building. Yes. We love y'all. Gene.
Well, you know me and Gene.
Gene
y'all
is
sit way
here.
back there. I can't even see y'all.
I definitely can't see Gene.
They sit in the back row.
Ew. Wait, listen. They did not want to come in without Gene. I think they thought we were a cult. Gene's friends. They were like,
I can't.
We waiting for Gene.
Right.
But listen, we have a special guest today. We're going to get into that a little later. But shout out, while we're on YouTube, shout out to Rick, Young and Traveling Massages. He's here doing his thug thizzle. He's doing his thing.
Okay.
Giving mini massages
That's right.
to our
Claps
guests.
is free.
Yeah, you know. Shout out to Young and Traveling Massages. Make sure you check him out wherever you are in the Broward and Dade County area. Yeah, area. He travels.
That's why Young and
I've been
Traveling.
seeing him on the beach. I see him at hotels. I see him doing everything. He said it's Scorpio season. Shout out to all the Scorpios.
Shout out to Scorpios, you know, because as the Libras, we just finished it off, you know.
Whatever.
All y'all fun friends, that season just ended.
Yeah, Leo's was right there before y'all.
Because, you know, the Virgos is before that.
But listen, London. Shout out to London. My daughter, London. Shout out to my daughter, London. Turned 14 this week.
Yo,
she's a
the track
Scorpio.
star.
Yes. And Mac's mom, you're coming up. Yeah,
she's coming up too. It's a lot of these mean Scorpios coming up.
Rick, Young and Traveling. His wife's birthday's tomorrow too. There's 2 Scorpios.
Hey, Scorpios are bipolar.
I said, how do y'all go together?
They're like passionate, but they could be a little mean too.
Yo, no, they're crazy. So they're not like Geminis. Geminis are super crazy. No, y'all are. You know my other daughter's a Gemini. You know I love you, Neff, but you are super crazy. Like super crazy, for real. But my Scorpio, she don't play.
Nah.
She don't play about nothing. Nothing. Like I'm scared of her. She don't play about nothing. And she just turned 14. Shout out to London. London was like, I didn't get to post her because my Wi-Fi was iffy. I was traveling. I was in Denver this week.
Yeah.
And she was like, it's all good. It's still my birthday. It's still my season.
Right.
You can still post. Like why are you telling me that you couldn't post? You can still post. I was like, all right, I got you.
Shout out to the Lab TV. They tuned in on YouTube.
Shout out to the Lab. Yeah, Josh, we appreciate you. I might see you Sunday, maybe not. I know I'm not. I think it's my father's birthday, so I think I'm gonna be out with him.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Oh, your dad's a Scorpio too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My dad, my niece. Yeah, they Scorpios. They run this shit over here. Yeah.
Man, Scorpios toxic.
They are.
I think I only messed with one Scorpio. He wasn't crazy though, so I can't really say that.
But they're loyal though.
Nah, they not.
No, if they fuck with you, they are.
I wasn't really in nothing with him, but
If they fuck with you, they are. I think.
I mean, he still hits me
I
up.
feel like they're possessive a little bit too.
I was gonna say he still hits me up. I don't understand that because he be like, "I miss you." I said, "What do you miss?" Like I don't really understand.
Nah,
that.
I feel like they can
I
be
still can't understand it.
Possessive a little bit.
At all. Yeah. But how was your week? I was in Denver. How was you?
I was in Baltimore.
So we were both getting that good air, that cold air. Okay. Slow down, CJ. Slow down.
He's from Baltimore, so
I know, slow down. He was the only one clapping. Like, it felt real, like, echoey in here. But shout out to CJ. We appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah.
Oh, I just met you, but okay. All right, that's what we talking about. Okay. I'm with it. I'm with the shits.
So
The shits.
we went. I was in Baltimore. We celebrated our 10-year anniversary for our Super Bowl season. So, it was able to bring the team back together. Yeah. So that was like the first time the whole team, for the most part, out of 63 people, 50 came. So that was
That's a lot of people. Yeah.
So that brought everybody back, and
I saw Ray Rice came.
Everybody fell right back into their whole role of being in the locker room, and I just realized that athletes have thicker skin, for one, so they're not as sensitive. Two, somebody's ready or something's going on.
They playing off. I hear my raspy voice.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, like we're more like hard on each other. Like as you can see, me and Ray Rice was going back and forth. So I feel like when we, you retire and you just keep that attitude and energy, and you realize like you can't be like that with everybody. They ain't used to that. Like, but being in the locker room, it was always like you better have thick skin because we're gonna talk shit. People are super aggressive and be pushing and just physical. And I just realized, damn, this is like I forgot. I haven't been around this in a while.
Did you miss it?
I did miss it.
With my cup.
So when people say the camaraderie, I understand that part too because it's like that was the fun part, like being in the locker room. Practicing every day might not have been the funnest, but competing too though, and just make sure you had a group of people who had each other's back. So yeah, it was fun.
You had to adjust.
Adjust to what? Nah, like I said, it just fell right back into play. Like you just fell right back into it, like talking shit. People. Big grown people just pumping, all that. So it's
that
just
was
like you
Danny DeVito.
I spent like my majority of my life doing that, so it's like it just came right back like second nature. But I realized with other people, I can say some things and it can seem like I'm being hard or harsh, but that's how we talk to each other. I realized, and then when you remove yourself from that, and then you like, oh shit, you be like, damn, you sensitive ass motherfucking people, but it was just that's the environment. Hell no, shit. You say what you say, you keep it moving. Like, it's like a brotherhood.
I feel like everybody came this time though, really in good spirits. Like,
no, everybody did.
Ready to have a good time.
Even me and Jacoby.
My boy was there.
Yeah, him, his mom, his mom. His mom.
Hey.
Everybody.
So for y'all that don't know the story, I was the stripper that hit him in the head.
She wasn't.
Not the stripper.
But she's not a stripper.
But at his birthday party, they used my picture.
Because y'all had like a bottle or something.
My divorce. Yeah. They were like, stripper bust Jacoby in the head with a bottle, and this is me and Jacoby in the picture.
On damn TMZ.
I was like, and he was like, this is what I'm talking about. You always friendly with these motherfuckers. And I was like, why do you use my picture? Mac was like, I don't know. Nothing.
It was his friends really. When it was my birthday party actually.
Yeah, it was his party.
Yeah, we got on the party bus leaving because DC and Baltimore like a 45-minute ride. We got back on the bus after the party, and two of his friends were trying to holler at a girl that was with us, and she basically kind of shot them down, and I guess they got into an argument. I was towards the back of the bus, but then they got physical with her, so I had to get up and end up getting into a fight.
I had already left, right?
Yeah, you was going.
My jet was going, God. My jet.
See, Meeka was real big money then. Her jet, she flew private down just to come to the party. She had to fly back to New York, so she had left the party early.
Yeah, me and my homegirl, we came down for his party. But it was a good time.
I had Tiana Taylor hosting at the time, huh? It just was awkward because now I had to beat your friends up, and you try to jump in, and then a young boy now, he's like real popular now, but it was a young boy named Larry. He's the one who actually hit Jacoby in the head, like, because it was me basically at a certain point against three people.
Oh, that was who did it?
Yeah.
It wasn't me. It was no. Stop. Yeah, it was not me.
But crazy, I haven't really seen him since then too, because then I ended up at a certain point coming down to Miami, so I didn't really see him. We still follow each other, but seeing him was
that was a good time though. You definitely knew how to. That was the first time I met Takara's sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was there celebrating their birthday too.
Right.
I think. Yeah.
Same
we
birthday.
Had a good time. Definitely was a good time. We, like I said, we have a great show for y'all. We appreciate everybody for coming out and supporting us.
Right.
There's people that come every week. We appreciate y'all. Every week that we're in town, we appreciate y'all. Tia, Winwood Spitter, OT Neff, Jay Nunez, Limitless Grind, period. DJ L Blaze, Live Events TV,
Blaze.
and of course Rick. Yes, we appreciate y'all. But let's get into some of these topics because we have a special guest in the building
Right.
and we want to bring them up soon. So let's get into some topics.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I have to say, I finally saw King Richard on the plane to Denver.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I wanted to cry like 3 times. I was trying to hold it back.
What parts?
So many parts. Well, you know what? So many parts when Richard was talking to the kids, and because that's me. I'm that parent. I'm a pusher, but I mean so well.
But the whole
I mean
family bought into it too. That was a good thing.
But yeah, like I'm a pusher, and it's like because I see greatness, and I know it, and I'm
Right.
like, you know, I'm doing this for us or whatever, and so I was like, he knows. So it was such a.
I know one of the scenes probably was when those like gang members jumped him on the tennis court or something like
Nah,
that.
that ain't made me cry.
Oh.
Why you
I was trying to figure out like what scene.
No, not that. Anytime he was talking.
Oh, you haven't seen it.
Another time. Okay, so one time when he was talking to Venus, I don't remember what he said to her, but there was a time I remember this specifically when he was talking to Serena, and he was like, "I know all of this makes you want it, right?
Right.
I know you jealous, but don't."
And that's how they ended
I
it.
made it like this. This
Right.
the plan. She gonna be
Had
number
more hunger,
one,
yeah.
but you gonna be the greatest
Right.
ever.
Yeah.
Like I planned for this and whatever, and I'm like, that be me. That be
Right.
talking like that because you know I always. I'm like she does so many things, but I see the greatness in one area, and I just want you to stick with it. She be like, you to me, in a
So
sense.
speaking of that,
Yeah.
so her homegirl is not officially retired.
I know that's.
She never
that's why I
said she
brought
would
it up.
retire. She just said evolving.
And she said, "Yeah, don't count her out now."
Yeah. So, and another thing too is, she reached out recently and told me that the Williams Invitational is coming back in 2023.
What year we in now?
22.
How much time? Wait, 2022.
Yeah.
How much time I got to practice my
April.
dance moves?
April. We do an
Listen,
event.
we won at dance
We came
contest.
second.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Who came in first?
Serena's
Well,
team.
because she was hanging from the ceiling and shit.
Yeah. So
She cheated, definitely.
She did.
No, so the Williams Invitational is an amazing
It
event
is.
for their
It's a
foundation.
weekend. Yeah.
And they have a dance competition,
Yeah.
tennis, and what's the other thing?
Dodgeball.
And dodgeball. So I'm on Max team. I'm on Team B Major.
So you have 4 teams.
Of course, you have
I'm
Team
a captain.
Venus.
You have Venus team. You have
Tina.
Serena's team.
And
there's
who's the other
the 4th team is like Jess was her Venus former assistant.
Well, she didn't come in anything. She didn't place in anything because we got bronze, silver, and gold in each thing. And I don't think she ever played. That team played.
I don't know if they placed.
Yeah, but we got number 1 in tennis. Shout out to B Mac.
And that was my 3rd year in a row. It's team tennis. So just
Yeah,
because you
team
have
tennis, yeah.
great players, they only make that one.
Team B Major.
Right, so I
beat
knew how to
tennis,
put together a team.
Wimbledon and Grand Slam
Yeah.
girls. Yeah. So
Chef D, maybe you should cook next year for that. I'm gonna put your name in the hat for that in next April. Cause you remember,
hey, you heard that, man.
right? Cause remember remember on Sundays too. I don't know if you're there on Sundays where it's like the recovery
Yeah,
day,
yeah, the food,
and they have the brunch, and then they have the
I was at the house. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was there. Oh, I was there for
And
everything.
then at the after party too. Remember, because there's always a themed after party. That we had, it was always like a theme for the event. So remember the theme after party, like
Which one this time?
I don't know what the theme is yet for this
No,
year.
I'm saying for that one. Was it the
You dressed up as her one
practice?
time.
I dressed up as Serena.
One
Okay,
time, yeah.
so it's the one where it was the costumes then. Okay.
It's always a theme for like
Well,
I don't know what it was that year.
Cause I think that was just regular costume stuff. It wasn't really a theme thing then.
No, the theme was like one was like dress up because I think I was Michael Jackson. So it was like
Yeah, but I would have dressed up as.
it was something you had to be. You had to be somebody.
Cause you'd have hoped the year I was Serena. When I was Serena.
No, you was like Batgirl or something.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad, y'all. I be drinking a lot. No, but listen, no, we came in first for tennis.
Yeah.
Second for dance.
Yeah.
Third for dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Okay, and we did our thing.
I think we came in first. I think we came in first at the after party too, cause we was all lit.
Yeah, we was lit, yeah. And Mac had the best costume. Him and Angela Meadows, yeah. They were definitely competing. No,
I was the Incredible Hulk. I'm gonna show y'all that costume.
Like it was the best Incredible Hulk. That was the first time I ever saw Incredible Hulk like that. But yeah.
They weren't fucking with it. I should have won that damn contest.
You should have, and that's why I was mad.
Came like third.
Yeah, I was like, that's weird.
They sister won.
Yeah, and she was like Little Red Riding Hood or
They were
something
like
like
something
that.
like-
With a sheep or something. I was like, this is
Mine was
regular.
good.
But she looked good, but yours was like killing.
Detail.
Yeah, it definitely did. You had the makeup artist come there.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
I had,
that
like,
is serious.
body sprayed and all that shit took forever to come on.
Yeah. his slides was green.
Everything.
It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, let's keep it moving, man.
Some more trending topics we see is Lala Anthony says that she will no longer date any basketball players and she doesn't look to get remarried.
I mean, I saw the video and all I see was she said that she would never get married again because she did it.
Right.
She did it.
How do you feel?
Done that. It's funny because I say it all the time. Like I have friends that are like pressed about getting married, and I'd be like, nah, it's not even like you good. Like, why are you so stressed? I couldn't get it, but then I told you. I think I mentioned it to you before. I said, okay, so play the clip.
I'll never get married again, though.
I'm never getting married again.
Damn. Wow.
I'm not. It's one of those things in life that I feel like I could check it off. Like, okay, I did that. Maybe people want to say they've experienced that. I've experienced it. And I know the good and the bad that happened to me, so it's not something I want to experience again. I can have an incredible relationship with somebody and not be married. I feel like marriage at times, and I'm not knocking anybody who's married. It didn't work for me. I'm all for anyone it worked for, but I feel like marriage at times becomes very much like a business thing. And what I found with marriage is easy to get into and harder to get out of when you're dealing with lawyers and this and that. It just gets really complicated. It's just like I don't feel like I need that anymore.
So something that she said there that's very important is
hard to get out of?
No, even before that, when I actually brought it up to you one time, we were on the show. I was saying like we have a friend, and more than one friend. We have several friends that they're like really talking about marriage and they really want to do it. And I'm in my 40s, and I'll be like, okay, I guess maybe I'm not pressed because I did it already, and it's not like I'm all right. Like I guess I did it. It's not that pressing for me. Get it? Whereas for some women, it might be. So I gotta chill. Whereas I'm telling them like, relax. It's not that serious. You always got a question. Go ahead, sir.
She got married young though.
I got married young, so I don't think I don't even know. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, let's go. Let's get married together. So like,
let's go.
It wasn't a goal. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a goal of mine. Like where I'm from and everything. Like, it wasn't a goal. Like, I think it was just the next step. Like, we were just chilling. It was like
they've been together since college.
Yeah,
So
I think we had actually broken up. I wasn't even with him, and so he wanted me back. So then he proposed to me. So I was like, "Fuck it, let's go." I swear to God, we weren't even together. He proposed to me. Yeah, we weren't together.
And he just took that chance.
Yeah, I was at my daughter's first birthday, and he was like, "Fuck it, let's get married." And he got a ring. And I was like, "Well, I'm supposed to say everybody around." I was like, "Hey, all right, yeah."
Hey, you got a question?
Fuck it.
I just feel I don't think, certificate something that
No, I agree with you though, CJ. So I agree with you now. Like, after being through it, being in the marriage and everything, like, marriage was cool. I had a great time. I'm never gonna front on marriage. I'm never gonna say that it was shit or nothing. I had a good time. I think marriage is a good thing. Well, mine was, but I definitely don't think that it means anything. Like, it doesn't mean anything more than you dating if you with a solid person.
Right. I feel like for most women, it's more about the wedding than the marriage.
Right? Because I'm still looking at stuff. Shout out to Toya.
Okay.
Because that wedding was hot.
It's more about the wedding than actually marriage.
But to speak on what you said, a lot of people put themselves in debt
just to go off of things that were programmed. We're programmed to think we're supposed to have the white picket fence, the 3 kids married at a certain age, which is not true. And that's, as people, we get so stuck in that thought processes. When you look up, you're like, wow, I've been divorced, I'm only 30. Wow, I don't have my life together, I'm 30. And it's just like, no, your course is going to take its course, period.
And I noticed that, CJ, I noticed that with my friends, as in I was saying that to Mac, I think shows ago, I don't even remember how many shows ago, that's what I was saying. I was like, I have friends that are like, I'm 30 so-and-so, I'm 38 or 35, 36, and I haven't been married yet. And I'm like, so? But I have to remember, like, I have to stop because I've been there. So that's why I'm like, it's, you know, you got to let everybody run their course. Because
I feel like people shouldn't put time limits on things, though.
And they shouldn't. And I don't think that it, yeah. Well, I do that with like.
But those are her experiences, though, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's
one
gonna be
particular friend, but like, it's not that serious. Like, you have a lot of time. You can always get married, and marriage is not the ultimate. And I always tell people that it's not the ultimate. Got you. Yeah, it's not because I feel like, and I say this, you can meet somebody and I just said it, like, as long as you with somebody that they fuck with you the long way. And you the same, you know what I mean? That mean that if that's what you have, but you don't have that in a marriage, then what's the point?
I think you should absolutely put time limits on things.
You talking about if you're dating?
Because as a woman, you have a biological clock.
Would they have kids?
Yeah, for kids, yeah.
But everybody ain't getting married to have a kid. Like, people having kids first.
No. A lot of women, like my friends too, are trying to have kids, and they want.
So they want to wait to get married.
Yeah, they want to be having.
They having sex already.
Yeah, but they not trying to have kids. Yeah, a lot of people I know are not trying to. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people I do know are. They have them, but they're not trying.
I don't feel like you should put no time limit on. I have to be married by this age. Like, who says that? Who made these rules?
And I agree with Brian. I don't think you should, but a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people doing it. I was gonna say, but a lot of people are freezing their eggs now. A lot of people are freezing.
Well, they just ain't never find somebody to marry either. So guess what? Them eggs are still frozen and not used. Because you still ain't find nobody to marry you. Nah, they probably did, but it's just nobody. They probably felt like compatible enough to have a kid with. I feel like once you decide to have a kid with somebody, you stuck with him.
Yes, Josh, dodgeable. Hey, Ray. You think so? Drive them to not want to get married.
If you're putting pressure on somebody to do something they really don't want to do, but they're doing it because you're putting pressure on marriage is anything, it's not going to work. It's not that you can't put pressure on somebody, especially to give their all to a person and they're not ready and they do it anyway. No, that's not.
This sounds personal. This coming from a personal space. I'm just asking.
It's just when you hear certain things, but you've seen so much growing up, it's like when I'm hearing it, it's just that's just the passion. Like, my father was rushed to get married, and I'm gonna tell you, that shit ain't work. So just seeing it first.
Did he get married?
Oh, he got married.
Did, but it didn't work.
You understand? He got married because he put pressure on him. It's not saying she had a goal. She wanted to get married, so she put pressure on him. She got what she wanted.
But guess
she
what?
got married.
No, but guess what?
And people see that.
It was a lesson in that because she regretted putting pressure on him. She realized putting pressure on a person that wasn't ready for that commitment, she regretted more.
How does she know she doesn't regret not ever having a chance of being married?
She might have had a chance. It just wouldn't have been him.
Well, at that time frame, in that thought process, I'm thinking, because I can't speak for a mother, so I'm thinking she wanted to get married because my brother was born. So that pressure of thinking, because she was programmed, you gotta get married, and probably my grandmother was putting pressure on her ass also.
For sure.
So it's just like when you look at I can't really speak on that because there's so many different obstacles that took place.
But what I'm saying, she got the experience that she asked for.
Of course.
If she never put pressure, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because if she would have never got married, she would have been second guessing herself then. She would have been like, oh, I never put pressure.
Well, I'm gonna speak. She wasn't saying it not to go through and learn a lesson. It was more so like she wished she didn't force a person to do something. She's not regretting what the outcome of was. It's just like, damn, I wish I didn't put pressure. Like we all got that. I wish I didn't do something in it. Yeah.
I honestly feel like the marriage aspect is like a religion thing. You know, religion has pressured people to get married. I feel like that's where it comes from, it stems from. So that's what's making people.
Well, yeah, 'cause you ain't supposed to be having sex. You want to go off religion until you get married.
What I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, which pressures people
Right.
who want to get married.
But everybody having sex before that.
Huh?
But everybody having sex before marriage.
I understand.
Not everybody, majority. That's why I said majority.
I'm the Virgin Mary over here. Son of a bit.
And I also think it's status. You know, a lot of now, like,
Oh, we are gonna get into that. That was an Ask Mac and Meeka question, actually. Yeah, that was.
Okay, so hold on to that one.
It's a flex. That's it.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Turn it off because it was going crazy. But yeah, no, there's a lot going on, and we're gonna get into some more of that during Mac and Meeka Live. But we have a special guest
Yes, we do.
in the building, Chef D. Are you still getting a massage?
Cause we can't see because of the light.
Because we can't see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You got your mic?
Get
Get your mic.
I have to get my starter kit. Hold on. Mike, amigos.
There we go.
He said his starter kit.
Yeah.
My podcast
I was
starter
gonna
kit.
say the Ratchet Podcast starter kit. Casamigos Reposado. The Goyard. Hey, clap
Okay.
to wait. You can clap faster, like not that.
Right, slow claps.
That slow clap sound dry as fuck. Though. We love you when we're
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool when they do it.
The problem when I do it.
When I do
fuck
it.
'em.
What's up, there, y'all?
Oh, what's up?
I don't know.
Aries in the building, big Aries.
Big Aries.
Big Aries.
In the building.
Yes, listen to
Aries a little crazy too. Oh, here Aries too. Y'all could be a little crazy too.
April 19th, I'm the last day. What you is, bro?
March 24.
Oh, we different. April,
I dated the Aries. They was
February.
fun.
No, Aries are fun, but Aries can be. They'll get your ass together.
Wow. Yeah, for
I
sure.
want to whisper to Mac who the Aries was.
There's a few of them.
I said I dirty.
Oh, that you dated. I didn't hear that part.
No, he is a few.
I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that part.
No.
My bad.
Anyway, moving along. Hey.
What's
Enjoy
up?
Florida.
I just got here today.
You
And
did? Okay.
I did, and I'm having a ball.
You here for Halloween?
Yes, so I'm hosting a club tomorrow. I'm having a yacht party on Sunday. And I'm having
You got a
a
whole
Halloween party
itinerary.
on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a whole itinerary, right?
Yeah, just pop out. Leave your wallets at home. I got you.
Okay.
Hey.
And those my type of parties.
Wait, time out. That's my love language. Leave your wallet
I
at
got you.
home.
I hit Brian up. I said, "Hey, Brian, I'm here. I got parties going on. Bring everybody out. I got
Yeah.
you. I ain't saying cash out me, tell me, nothing.
Yeah,
Just have
yeah.
fun.
Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. Y'all got me fucked up. Bye. but listen, let's talk about it.
I'm nervous.
No, we're not even getting into it yet. We're talking about you, Chef D. Okay. Chef D, you are popping right now.
Yeah.
So how did you get your start?
I was gonna say, how do you attribute your? Sure did. Yo, what do you attribute your internet success to? Because a lot of people want to be that. A lot of people want to get that.
A lot of people want to get the clientele that you have on all those type of things.
So wait,
what did you do?
You said wait. What's the question again?
Like, so how did you? All right, how did you get started first of all, and then how were you able to build up your clientele?
How I get started on social media?
Well, no, like even in culinary and everything.
He changed the question on us.
Yeah, he kind of changed.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, it did, but it's okay. Let's get into it.
Yours is better.
Okay.
I got into cooking and chefing when I was young. I have 4 other siblings. I'm the oldest of 5.
Okay.
And my mom worked 3 jobs, so I was always cooking and cooking and cooking. All my siblings, so it's just. Yeah, it became my passion. I tried to find other passions because I didn't want to be a chef. I wanted I didn't. I wanted to like be a singer or a dancer.
Oh, for real? You can sing?
I can't.
Oh.
I can't. So I did all this. I did all this different shit trying to see what I was good at.
Oh, okay.
Everything failed, but cooking. So I stuck with that.
Oh,
that's what's up.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's what's up.
So then, how did you like branch off and start getting like different like clients and things like that, and like some of these high profile clients that you have?
Who was your first high profile client?
All my clients are high profile.
No, who was your
Who's the first though? Yeah.
The first that made me go viral was Black China.
Okay.
Shout out to Black China.
Shout out to Black China. That's my girl. I fuck with her.
That's what's up. We fuck with her too.
Yeah.
So that was your first, and then do you think that helped you get other people, or you were already on your way to getting those?
I'm not gonna cap. I think it definitely helped. I moved to LA at the beginning of 2019. Okay. I'm from Chicago. Shout out to Chicago.
Yeah.
But I moved to LA at the beginning of 2019 because I was tired of Chicago. I was like, I'm doing all this work. I'm showing them all my great crafts. I worked so hard to get to. I got 2 degrees, one in culinary, one in business management. So Chicago just wasn't doing it for me. It wasn't.
Yeah, so shout out to the degrees. Yeah.
Right. I had to get up out of there. So I bought my first property in Chicago in 2017. For a year, I stayed there. I left and lived in my mom's basement for 10 months and saved. And I moved to LA in 2019.
That's
dope. So you had a plan, basically.
I had a plan. Yeah, I bought a 3-flat. Stayed there for a year. I fixed it up. I started renting it out for 10 months at my mama's crib. I stayed in her crib, saved up my money so I could move to LA.
Right. That's dope, right? Claps are free.
Yes, and we were talking about LA. Like, how do you feel like LA has shaped your career to this point?
LA definitely shaped my career a lot. I have to be 100. When I first got to LA, honestly, I was very, very. I was scared. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Because it's your first time leaving from a home.
Yeah, it's my first time. I've been in Chicago for 24 years. Yeah. Like, this is my first time. I was like, "What?" I got there and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I was like, "What?" Like, what D? Like,
yeah,
you don't know nobody, so you can't just walk out the door and you see people from your hood and you just know like you good. Like, it's just like. Yeah.
But you made yourself uncomfortable, and I always try to tell people get out your comfort zone. Ooh. And you basically did that because that's the only way you can find like success.
Was so uncomfortable. I'm about to get into that. So boom, moved to LA 2019. For the first month and a half, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like for the first month and a half, I was going out almost every day. Going shopping, spending all my savings.
Your money.
So, cause I went, like I got there, I'm like, damn, like everybody, they got they luxury cars. Everybody shopping every day. Everybody doing what they want to do. I want to do it too.
Right.
Like I stayed in my mom's crib in her basement for 10 months to save up. So I was like, I got some money saved up. I can go and buy stuff. So I was doing it, and then a month and a half, I was like, damn, I'm broke. I just moved here. I just moved here. Like, a month and a half, I was like, no more money in the bank. because I was trying to like keep
up
up.
with the Joneses.
And literally, one of my old friends now, I'm always get credit when credit is due. Shout out to Alex Jarvis. He connected me with Black China. He was a makeup artist.
Okay.
He like, hey, I got a friend who is a chef. He just moved here. Let him come cook for you or whatever. I'm gonna pay him. Let him come cook for you and say how you like it. I went to China House, cooked her a crazy huge meal, and she loved it. And like she posted, and it just went viral like crazy. Like it was crazy.
Okay, claps, yeah.
And this and again, this is within still a month and a half, 2 months of me being in LA, so it happened so fast. So when I cooked for her and it went viral, I became her living chef.
Okay.
So I cooked for her,
That's dope, yeah.
So I cooked for her and Dream and King and all them.
Right.
For 3 months. And it really, really like helped me blow up. Like it's crazy.
Right.
And at the time, Black China was filming the Black China show with Zeus Network.
Okay, yeah.
And so Zeus, she invited the CEO of Zeus over to her house for dinner that I cooked.
Yeah.
And he loved it. He asked her, can I come on to the network and be the executive chef for this network? And she said, yeah.
You see how like one person can keep. Right.
So I started cooking for Zeus, and then I was on like doing cameos on Zeus.
I seen you, I seen you on there.
It just blew up.
So I didn't know you was cooking for them. No, I didn't know that. I seen you in cameos because I just thought like you and Natalie was cool, so you was just on there with her.
No, I was with Zeus way before Natalie came.
I didn't know that. Okay.
See, I didn't know that either. That's
Yeah, I was with Zeus. I've been with Zeus for 4 years now. The executive chef. Yeah, I was. So started cooking for Zeus Network for about a year, and just within that year, y'all know we went into the pandemic.
Yeah.
So when we went into the pandemic, I ended up getting hired by Kamora Lee Simmons.
Okay.
I was her in-house private chef. Oh yeah, she's rich.
Shout out to Kamora, New York.
Hey, shout out to
wealthy. I think some people like you have rich
no,
and
she's
you have wealth.
No, yeah, that's different.
Then she made her son Wolf or something.
That's a different
she's
world,
wealthy.
yeah.
Okay, you naming your kids shit like that, you're wealthy. Okay.
Oh, I love Wolfie. He's so
wealthy.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But no, so I started cooking for Kamora. She found me on Instagram for me like cooking on some of the shows.
That's how I seen you first, was on Instagram. Like it showed you must was posting a spread. I want to say maybe Ari. Have you cooked?
Oh yeah, I cooked for Ari before.
That's when I first seen.
She was one of my first people too when I moved to LA. She flew me to Atlanta, and I cooked for Ari. I cooked for a lot of people. Yeah.
Right. So I feel like that's what
but the staple of my career was definitely Black China, and that's why I always tell people like, like I don't communicate with her that much like we used to. But she helped me.
Gave you your break.
That's what I love when just because you don't communicate with somebody as much, you still give credit where credit is due.
Right.
And I appreciate that.
I would, man. I still don't believe it to this day. Right? It'd be crazy, but no. Back to Kamora. So I started working with Kamora. This was literally still within 3 months of being in LA. I'm sorry. 8 months of being in LA. So December I started working for Kamora 2019, and that's when we went to COVID 2020. So I was forced to move in and live with her.
Okay.
And I was like, wait, I'm young. I don't want to be living in nobody's house.
You need to write a book.
Family. Like, I got to take care of her kids, feed all these people. Like, I just moved to LA this year. Like, it was a lot, but I did it.
What was your mom's reaction when you told her like all these different clients and people, how you was transitioning to all these different people?
I'm gonna be honest.
Love that shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I told Mom, I was like, "Mom, I don't want to do it no more. I want to quit. I want to quit."
Why?
I did because I felt like I was giving them like my life, and I didn't have a life. Like I came to LA, like I haven't really even started experiencing it. It's just everything just started happening like back to back, and I'm like, when shit happen, when you blow up, everything really start happening back to back. Like you be like, whoa, this is too much. Like this too much. I need to I want to enjoy step by step.
Right.
But when you coming up, it's like bam, 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 bam. And you're just like, damn, I can't even really enjoy this
because you always working.
Because it's always something. It's back to back. It's a blessing, but you can't. I don't know. It's a lot.
Is that like how when people are saying, you got to be ready for it, because when it happens, like a lot of people are not ready for it. They pray for it, they whatever,
think they're ready,
but they're not, because it happens, and a lot of people wouldn't do what you did, maybe.
People don't be. I tell people all the time, like, just relax. When people try to force it, I'm like, just relax. Let it happen naturally, because just relax. I'm telling you. But I started in LA and I was doing all this shit, and they just started smacking me so fast. And I was talking to my mom, and I was like, Ma, I don't want to do this. Like, we were in COVID, and I was like, I want to come home. I want to quit. Mom said, "You better not quit. Like, you just went to LA.
Right.
Don't quit." I was like, "You supposed to be like,
you come this far." Nah, that's she did right, because you come this far. Right.
That's what you wanted. Come on. That's what you prayed for.
Right. It's here.
I was literally in the car at Kamora House in the driveway, bawling, crying. I don't cry. I'm not a crybaby.
Yeah.
Like, I was bawling, like, Ma, I don't want to do it no more. I can't go nowhere. I'm restricted in this house. I have to take care of this family. It's COVID. Like, I don't want to do it.
Well, no, COVID was a tough. But COVID was definitely like a tough, like, a stint though, because you couldn't really interact with people much. You know what I'm saying?
You couldn't.
And then especially with you being in the house.
But that's what you were saying. Like, you had to move in and do whatever.
Yeah.
She probably wanted to make sure that you were COVID free.
Let me say this. Kamora is a very, very, very intelligent person. She stayed on top of all the news, everything. So she actually already knew that we were going to go into quarantine like a month before we went into quarantine. So like a month in advance, literally in January, February, I was at the stores stocking up. We literally turned 3 of her garage into a food pantry. Okay. Because she already knew that this was going to be something serious. Like, she knew. I don't know how, but she knew. And I was like, oh, this ain't none of this bullshit. Like,
and then
I was trying to do it, and I was like, damn, she knew. Like, this is for real.
It was a real
like,
thing.
when I was in the garage, like, okay, they got to eat string beans out of can today. This out of can today, because we couldn't go out to the stores. Right. She didn't want you to buy fresh food because people in the stores, they over the fresh food. Right. They cough all that. It was crazy, but she knew like a month in advance. Like, it was crazy. So I already knew I was gonna have to do this, but when I was actually doing it, I was like, I don't want to, like, I'm restricted. Yeah. And then my father passed away in March during COVID, so I couldn't even leave to go see him, because if I left to go see him, I couldn't have my job back when I came back. It was fresh.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that for sure. I know we both are. Sorry to hear that.
And thank you. And I was just like, damn, like, I got a kid to go to my own father's funeral. Like, it was just like, I was like, I want to come home.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that now.
That's what EJ was saying too a few months back, when he was saying the same thing. Like, people want the fame, they want all this, but they're not really ready for what it entails, because you could not go to your father's funeral.
That's the sacrifice.
He was saying that about weddings and things like that. I can't go to my family's things because I'm in season. This was different. This was you were working, you were with your celebrity clientele. You knew that if you left, you wouldn't have a job, and you were like, I can't go.
Right.
A lot of people would not. And you know, I see it all the time. This is what I hate. Man, I see it all the time on the blogs. They be like, couldn't be me. I'll be right there. No, you wouldn't.
Right.
Because that means you're not ready for it then.
Exactly. Because my career was just the beginning.
Yeah, it was just starting.
So it's like, leave, drop it. You got Kamora sitting on your roster.
Right.
That's your client. Yeah. Not us.
If y'all don't know who Kamora is, y'all crazy. That's the legend.
I'm sure they all know who they are.
Like, come on now. So I was just like, damn, like, I didn't go.
Okay, so Kamora, Black China, Ari, all these people, what is in store now for you? What do you have going on?
I seen a food truck.
Food truck.
Okay, so last year in October, I purchased my first food truck.
What city?
In LA.
Okay, great.
It located in LA. I also opened up a lounge with a partner. The lounge.
You have a great business sense. I realized that, but you also said you went to school for it too.
I did.
Right, but I like the business part.
I used to want to work in hotels. I used to want to be a international hotel manager.
That's dope.
Okay. Like, went to hotels that were messed up, and fixed them, helped them get it together, get up to par, all that. But I just got through into cooking, and I just stuck with that.
But that can be your your gateway. Yeah, I was about to say, looking for another word, but your gateway to other things too, though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm mad you didn't say your food truck name because I'm a food truck person.
People is so crazy in the comments.
I know, right?
People is so crazy. People is so crazy. It's cool. We gonna get there. Brian and Meeka gonna get the exclusive on everything.
Okay, that's why I'm trying to go fast. Okay, what you got next?
This about me. Go fast.
No, that's why I'm trying to get through because he gonna cut us off. This man over here, the crazy one with the hat, the military pants.
She always throw you under the bus.
Listen, whenever he only do it to me.
She like, you got something out against her.
I said, Matt.
She be making me ask you questions.
I said, go ask Stephon because he's nice to you. He mean to me. But okay, so what I was saying though is like you said you had the food truck, but we didn't get the food truck name.
Monster Meals.
Monster Meals.
Monster Meals.
Mm-hmm. My name is Chef D Monster, and I named it Monster Meals because I provide monster meals, like just like big portions of food.
Okay.
Oh, that's what's up.
I do too. Like, I like when people have a creative brain. I feel like I do, but not like sometimes I hear other people like be creative like that. I'm like, damn.
That's
I'd have
so
thought
dope.
of that.
Yeah, I literally fought for like a month trying to figure out like what to name because I'm like, I want it to be nice. I want to be professional. I'm in LA. I want to target all of our people, all the people I want to target. But I was like, it's my shit. Like,
So when you say you target all the people,
I want to name it after.
what type of meals do you do? You do like vegan meals? You do like
on the food truck? No vegan.
Okay. Because I don't know. Because you were saying all the people.
No.
Where's the
Wait, hold on. I do not serve pork though.
Oh wait, why you go?
I do not serve pork.
Don't do that.
They swine and dine over there.
Don't do that.
I don't.
Okay. Now don't do that because you was
No, I have
talking with
nothing
me.
with bacon. No.
Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
No. So I serve. I'm gonna tell you what I serve. I serve like lamb chops, lobster tails,
on the food
stuffed
truck?
salmon, stuffed chicken breast.
Wait.
jerk
Time out. Because I'm a food truck connoisseur.
Uh-huh.
All right. So now I have not been to one in LA, but Oakland they have like a whole food truck row. So we.
I don't go to those.
When they have a whole bunch of food
No,
trucks.
I do my own thing.
Okay, so, but I'm just saying, I've been to a lot of food trucks at once. I go to I follow them when they're out here and they go to different areas. And stuffed salmon, lamb chops, that ain't never on the menu.
I never even heard of that.
Food truck menu.
Well,
salmon, lamb
LA, our food culture in LA is so bland. I think after being in LA for 4 years, I think like low vibration. I'm just like,
Shout out to Keisha.
No.
Shout out to Stormy.
But like Southern
Shout out to
Comfort,
everybody.
Right.
like
You said Keisha, this is-
Southern Comfort, like soul food, like that food in LA is not really in LA. Like we have it, but it's not there. If that makes sense. So in LA, everything closed like at 1:30, 2 o'clock. You can't get nothing
Unless you go to Barry's Pizza.
I love berries. But no, so I came up with the concept of the food truck. Also, we open at 10 p.m. We close at 6 a.m.
Okay.
Because if I'm open during the day, I'm competing against millions of other restaurants that people can get going to all their favorite restaurants. But if you're literally open between 10 and 6 where everything is closed and you got good food, they're going to come pay. Because my food started like $60 and up on the food truck.
$60 and up, but you said it's big portions.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
$60 food truck food, yeah.
So what's the top seller?
Hold on. I get chewed out all the time because of my prices. I promise y'all.
Shit, LA expensive anyway.
They still buy. My stock call me like, "Shut, this lady arguing with me because you got $60." I'm like, that's the price. Your salary.
You gonna pay it or you ain't?
Your salary is this, so I gotta pay your salary. So you better sell that food.
So what happened? They pay it.
They pay it.
Okay.
And then they're satisfied clearly. So
Mac had a good question. What's your top seller? What's the?
it was the top
The
seller.
lamb chops.
I figured it was the lamb chops.
Lamb chops, y'all. The lamb
'Cause
chops.
I would want to know what the lamb chops taste like on a food truck.
Lamb
I'm
chops,
not the lamb
macaroni and
chops person,
cheese.
but I need to taste what the lamb chops given.
Damn.
It's given. I'm here, so I told you I'm having parties all this weekend. So
I'm coming.
I'm going to be cooking at all the parties this weekend.
My kid's birthday. So I was in Denver for my daughter's birthday, and so I'm taking her and her friends out. Then my dad's birthday is on the 1st. I'm trying to come out though.
You outside?
I be doing both.
One of the days, yeah, you do stuff early in the day, then late night you'll do something.
I be mixing shit
either
up
or.
a lot.
I can't.
That's
do
what I
that.
usually do.
If I go out in the daytime, I'll be sleeping at night.
No,
I can't do
can't
it.
sleep. No, that's not.
I can't do it. I'm old.
I'm older than you.
Right, we're definitely older than you. It's like
Way
the weekends for me is like anything after 7 p.m. on Friday, I can go.
Wait, shout out to my Uber that told me keep doing what you doing.
Shout out to him.
He was like, keep doing what you doing.
Cause you look good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But no, I'm definitely gonna come because I need to eat. Listen, I want to talk about this food.
Right.
I want to talk about it.
I want to try because I've definitely seen it.
Let's talk about it.
Well, like I said, so I have a food truck in LA. The next one is opening up in Houston. I just got a home in Houston 4 months ago. So I will be opening up a food truck in Houston. I'm trying to find a good staff. It's hard to find good staff. Everybody wants to just be outside and like just be.
Yeah,
they don't want to work no more, right?
They don't want to work. Nobody want to work no more. People think having a job is weird.
They
like,
do.
They're like, oh,
No,
you
they
got a
think
job.
having a job is
one of my
corny.
friends, I
They think
said,
they think
Bro, I said,
I'm like,
you need a career or something. Like, how you funding things? Like,
yeah, it's really COVID
Yeah,
fault though, because nobody worked during COVID.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting all that weird money,
COVID,
but so nobody want to work. But so I want to open up in Houston. I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm dropping my monster season next week on Friday.
Oh, your own seasoning.
Yes.
Oh, that's dope.
Yes, I'm dropping my seasoning.
So what can we expect from the monster seasoning? Is it spicy? Is it
it's everything.
sweet and spicy?
So-
What is it?
Okay, so the monster seasoning is basically
Like steak, chicken,
it's an
fish.
all-purpose, so you can season all type of vegetables, meats, whatever with this seasoning. But I want to have other seasoning that accompany it. I want to have like, like the little stainless steel turntable season, like with the parsley, all that. It's going to be 16 different seasoning spices from me.
So my
that
question, so you really like, 'cause I always want to know that, I ask a lot of questions. So when you come with seasoning, you really sit there, like you really sample it and like really to make sure?
You have to, because
Right.
if you don't measure right and sample it right, how can they taste what you're giving to your clients?
Right.
How?
So then like you're really hands-on on it.
It's
It needs to be
a
like this.
headache. It's a headache.
So with you being in LA and you're opening up a store in Houston, are you afraid to share your recipe with the staff members? Do you think they'll share it with somebody else?
That's a great one.
Okay, so this happened to me before. When I first went to LA, I took off so fast. I grew so big. I had to start like just hiring people. I hired chefs, and they were taking my recipes and going in with their own clients. I had people who literally left after they worked for me. They left LA, went to other states, and started their own catering company with all my recipes.
Oh, okay.
And my style of plating and everything. I loved
I was
it.
gonna ask you
though.
about that.
I loved it.
But here's a good question.
I went on there and I liked it. Do your big one.
Yeah, you like it.
Do your big one. I
But-
inspired you.
But
bitch. Do your big
how do you react? No, okay, so you like it, but how do you react? Do you come out and make sure that you do something bigger and tag them? Like, what do you
No, because I'm always bigger. That's why you doing what I'm doing.
Hey.
Fuck.
Right. You can't make a move till I make a move because I'm the leader.
Like, so it is what it is. But I had to happen to me. But now what I do is I have NDAs now. So you got to sign an NDA. And you sign it with my attorney, so you know that I'm serious. I'm not playing.
Right.
If you break any of laws that has to do with my business, you definitely go to jail, for sure. Lock them up, for sure.
Throw away the
So
keys.
I have my assistant. Shout out to Callie. She
Hey, Callie, cute name.
is like my angel.
On it.
Like she makes sure I can still live my life and help me a lot. So shout out to Callie. I trust her. She's going to train the new people. I think I want to probably move some staff from LA to Houston because I tried working with people in Houston and it just didn't work out.
I do feel like you should have like 1 or 2 people from LA
Really,
go to
yeah.
Houston just
No,
because
it don't
they
work
know
out.
how it's supposed to be.
I tried to like have Houston people work because it's like their city, so I want to.
No, what I'm saying is you do need to have 2 people from Cali who's been under you,
right,
to go there and kind of oversee because
So that's what I want to do. So I had a soft launch of the truck back in May the 15th. I had the truck. I had to open it for 3 days, and I hired people from Houston, and they literally robbed me blind.
Right.
Like
Because,
it was like it was crazy.
Yeah, you need some people that you've been around in Cali that you trust to bring them out there instead of meeting new people, because they're looking at it as he has this. Oh, he's not going to miss this. He's not. You know what I'm saying?
I miss it.
Exactly. we all would miss it, but that's just certain people's mindset of they're looking at the bigger picture. Like, oh, he won't notice this. It's like, yeah, I do. I take inventory. I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I don't play.
I know.
And every time some shit go wrong, Callie get it because she supposed to be on it.
Shout out to Callie.
She get it.
Callie, though.
She get it. Mm-hmm.
So we're coming up on the end of the show, and I love to keep our guests on the couch and keep them in the mix of all of our shit.
Questions? Yeah.
Right? But I have a question that's not even on the cards, because this is something that, so I do Strong Arm Radio, so we're at Flo Rida Studio.
Oh yeah, this is his compound.
Shout out to Flo Rida.
Shout out to Flo Rida. So, you know, when Will Smith, OT Neff, Jay Nunez, those guys have always come and, you know, come to the radio station and support me and things like that.
Yeah, radio station
But
downstairs.
we had a big disagreement the other day. And I want to ask you this. So,
oh Lord.
No. It's like, no, for real. Like, they gonna be so mad at me. Like,
Oh, Lord.
why you guys? Not you guys, because you don't even know what.
I don't even know
because
what
we
it
didn't even
is.
bring this up with you guys. But I had this. So on my Monday night shows, it's like a whole bunch. So I do the sex shows. So it's a whole bunch of sex, a whole bunch of whatever. And so when we were talking about,
Why you didn't invite me to that?
I didn't know you was here. I didn't know what was going. I just
wanna
got
be
back
on that
from
one
Denver
too.
today. But listen, we gonna keep in touch. We friends now, baby.
Period.
We friends. But so what we had talked about. Shout out to my boy Chase, Mr. Chase. He's my, according to him, Monday's co-host. We had this whole thing because we were talking about men that fuck studs, right? No, for real. That ass. No, I'm gonna ask you.
No. I swear. Oh my father.
Don't say nothing yet. Don't say nothing yet.
Okay.
Don't say nothing yet. Don't say nothing yet.
Yeah.
So.
No.
So I have to get away from whatever we.
How the fuck y'all came up with that topic?
This is not on our Mac and Meeka live topic, but this is on our shit for weeks now. And my boy Mr. Chase is on his fucking Instagram going hard about this because clearly he's fucked studs. Like, whatever, it is what it is. But I said, you, like, so my thing was this. Okay, so I want to ask you this, right?
I'm listening.
I'm being dead ass serious.
I know,
All
me
right.
too. I can't wait to talk.
So I said, so the question was, it was no question. It was a situation. I said, you fuck a stud that looks like a man, like a straight man, not no, like, maybe she's feminine. No. You fuck somebody that looks like a dude. Oh, you're attracted to them. You're gay, right? That's my question.
No.
I don't wanna, no, you don't think so? Okay, that's what he said. No, so that was he. Okay, so he said, yeah, it is. Shout out to Tank.
Wait, who said that? Who said that?
Your boy Tank.
Tank is delusional.
Tank is keeping it fucking real.
No, I don't think
Tank,
it's
you want to come on the
gay.
couch, sir?
I'm saying gay is gay just because if it's a woman, she's still a woman regardless. Right. Exactly. I'm saying gay is gay.
That's not the part. That's not the part.
To me, honestly, okay, no. To me, I feel like saying like, oh yeah, any girl who have dreads can look like a man because men are known for wearing dreads.
That's not
so
what I'm
why?
saying.
That's I don't know. Maybe my
So okay, I just want to real
If
quick.
she look like Manny Fresh,
No. Okay. So time out. So before Tia goes, because I want to hear what Tia has to say. But I want to hear what Tia has to say. So Tia's gonna go next. But I just want to say this real clear. This is what Mac was kind of saying. If she is looking like a man, this is not. I know she's a woman. I want to fuck. That's not what I'm saying. Like if she comes in the room and you're attracted to someone that is looking like
a bald face, saggy jeans.
You're looking like that.
Did you ever ask what is it that attracts them?
No, it wasn't that serious.
What if Buddy got a little fetish? She like, hold on, I just want to.
He gonna spit her.
Okay, hold on. Are you Buddy? Come out. Are you Buddy? No, okay. I'm just saying.
What if fool got like he like, damn. I keep wondering like.
No, that wasn't it.
Let me just answer the question because we gonna take it over.
I've never heard this question before.
So, like I said,
so Mac is so surprised. I'm sorry.
now that you're saying that the stud like a dude,
Louis, he's my thugs be sticking in the
now that you're saying that studs, that is true. Now that you're saying that the stud like a man or whatever, I still don't think it's gay. I don't. I'm sorry.
So
let me tell you why.
I want to hear that. That's what I want to hear.
Because it's a girl. She still got a pussy. Like,
no, that's
like
not the
what?
point.
Like,
so
no, and I can actually agree with Spitter because maybe like it's a fetish thing, like whatever. Like I don't think it's gay.
Chef D, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's a girl, so I want to fuck a girl. I'm saying
it's females who have bald face and low haircut.
No. If I'm talking about if that person come in the room,
the nigga still gonna
I'm talking about right here. You don't know what anything is, and somebody comes in the room.
You can see because them titties still there.
No, they be tying them down. Like a lot of people.
They try to wear like 2 sports bras, but
they like to wear 2 sports bras. Like you said, they tie them down. And she come in, and you be like, damn. Do you say damn on somebody? You said.
I wanted to say this. Shout out to the studs. I like studs.
Okay.
So shout out to the studs.
Shout out to the studs for real. I got. Hey, shout out to that's my niggas. But I say. They look like a stud.
But at the end of the night, they know what they're getting into.
No, I'm saying they come in the room and you're attracted to someone that looks like a stud. That's my question. It doesn't matter. We're not even there yet. CJ. We're on the first. Are you attracted?
I know what CJ's trying to say. CJ, no.
I'm saying what you said.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they fucking with women.
Yeah.
And that's not what my question is. My question
I hear what y'all saying
if you're
now.
attracted to a stud, that's my question.
You said if you're attracted to a stud, that means you're gay. And I said no. But you're all saying no.
But Meeka's basing it off the appearance, like based off the appearance.
Are you
join the couch, Andre?
She's saying based off the appearance, like
Andre.
Are you attracted to masculinity? I guess.
Leo, my friend Leo.
That's true. Right. True.
Okay, and that's fine. Time out. Stop. Because Tiana Taylor wears a lot of baggy clothes.
Thank you. Tiana Taylor gives straight tomboy.
She don't grip
and niggas still want to do a big one.
No, stop. She don't know who she don't.
I know Tiana personally. And she gives stud.
No, she don't.
Yes, she does.
She don't. She may have her hair tied up in a rag, and she have a.
That's my girl, but
right. That's my homegirl too. I don't think she gets stud.
She don't get stud.
She can get stud sometimes.
No. I'm just saying. Okay. Tank. So my thing is not
She's aggressive.
So my thing is not that's a woman like a Tiana, beautiful Tiana that she's a woman. Somebody comes in here right now.
But she's saying like a woman who look like a dude.
Walks up that stairs right now. If you walk in here, and you turn around, and you would be like, damn. Are you gonna say damn?
Okay.
Okay, CJ. That was aggressive. Come here.
Wait.
Okay, wait. Come on.
Excuse me. I just feel it's a 2-part question of what you're asking and saying. You can't just say if he's attracted. That's like you said, it's a fetish. But if, like she said, he's bending over and he's asking for things, that's a difference. But if he knows he's still penetrating a vagina and eating pussy.
No, because you keep trying to justify saying that she walking and looking like Turkey Fresh. No, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If she walk in looking like a nigga, but she outside and a nigga scoot down on her and they go to the crib and they fuck, it's not gay. She a girl. It's not gay.
Off the couch.
It's not gay.
Okay, so shout out to Ray. Ray said he understands what I'm saying. Sexual
can we get Ray off this thing? Cause Ray really been starting shit, and I've been quiet about it. So Ray,
Okay, so Ray, you understand what I'm saying? I'm just asking about off the initial attraction. I'm not talking about if you know somebody is a woman. When you see her,
right?
So, and I'm asking. Okay, so OT Neff, are you attracted to? Okay. No, I asked if you like females. Would you be? You don't know the sex, but they look.
But we don't know when they became attractive.
No, it doesn't matter. Do they look masculine? Are you attracted to them at the masculine stage? So that was my question. If somebody's attracted to them at the masculine, that part where they look masculine to them still.
That question weird.
No, it's not.
It's weird. Like,
it happens all the time. But you don't know. They come up the stairs. And
right, so I don't know how I'm gonna be attracted to them that fast. I don't
fucking
fucking
mad
know.
niggerish. You gonna be like, damn, I wanna fuck? That's my question.
That's a weird question, bro. Like, I don't fucking even know if I'm attracted to them yet. Like, yeah. You know when a motherfucker, a girl, a guy,
the clothes, the haircut,
straight, you know.
The way they
you know.
carry themselves.
Like, you can look at a nigga,
it's a lot.
As soon as you look at a nigga, you know.
Young and May, yes. Young and May is very masculine. She's a pretty, so Young and May is a perfect example.
I know.
Young and May is a perfect example of somebody that has a body that when she could put on a dress, I've seen her in a dress. But when you see her off back, she masculine.
But I think you can say that as a girl, though.
All right, so let me tell you. I really want to share this. Can I please share the story, y'all? I want to share the story.
Come up the stairs with them braids coming down.
Meeka, let me share this story real quick. But it's on the subject, real quick. I just flew in from New York this morning, right? I was up in Jersey 2 days ago at this bar called Neptune. I went to Jersey
that's North Jersey.
With one of these niggas or whatever, just some chill shit. We go to Jersey. We at the table. We playing cards and shit. 2 girls walked to the table. One girl was a stud, like she had like the little dreads. She had like on a big hoodie. She was a stud. The other girl, she was pretty. She like, a feminine woman or whatever. The stud just like all up in the nigga face that I came to the club with. Like, she just keep talking to him, trying to get his attention, all type of weird ass shit. Boom, the club over, we walking out the door, we went to the car or whatever. I get in the car, the stud run to the car to the nigga I came to the club with. And the nigga cousin who's at the club with us too. The nigga cousin is straight. The nigga I came to the club with, he not straight. Anywho, the stud in the front seat with the cousin like, oh, what's up? I want to come to the crib with you. She's literally dreads like a fucking nigga. Like, she like, what's up? I want some dick. Like, what's up? And I'm like, damn, this a dude, but she a girl, but it's a dude, but it's a girl. But she got a pussy, so she a girl, and she wants some dick. But she like a dude. And then the nigga on with like, oh yeah, fuck her pussy good. I'm like, how the fuck you know? He like, she used to always be a stud. I was attracted to her too, or whatever. So like, people already kind of know, right? Like, you know.
No, when you saying that, I know a girl down here who.
Hold on. It's a show.
Right. I know a girl. Listen, but I know. So when you saying that, I definitely know what you mean. Like, I know girls who was a stud, and then it seems like they snap out of it, and then they get feminine, and they look totally different when they dress feminine. And then so you might have seen them being feminine, and then they, on some stud shit, but it's like, but
it's a woman. She
Listen. Let's be real clear.
Because in the bedroom, she may be feminine, she may be soft, and they said studs got the best.
Because they ain't really fucking like that. What I'm saying, but they ain't really like.
I heard the stud shit be going crazy. Oh my mama, I heard from a couple. I heard the stud shit be like.
I got studs in my family. Like that. Shout out to.
They ain't taking a lot of it.
For real, I did.
Go back to the finish shit I was talking about.
But
Then think like, hold on, ain't anybody don't been in that thing who feel me, so man gonna be like, hold on.
That shit right.
he said, "Shut the fuck up, nigga." I know. Okay. Well, I don't.
Right.
And you know, I'm telling you.
You feel like a lot of people ain't been in that shit.
The straight nigga and the gay nigga I know, they
I'm
both
saying.
fucked the stud and they said that was some of the best pussy they had from the stud. I swear to God. They said it was the best pussy they had from the stud.
They ain't fucking a lot either. So that shit, they got probably more grip and all type of
That's
shit.
what I wanted to say. I didn't say. I was like.
Yeah, don't be no hater.
Them hoes be thick. That shit might get real
Let them
wet.
studs get fucked.
Nah, for real. Tell me who the fuck.
They
For
still
real.
want some dick too.
But
That'd be crazy though when you see a stud pregnant. They be like, well, how this happen?
so my
Nigga got drunk.
My co-host was posting like pregnant studs. Like that's why you think studs got so many kids because the pussy good. I'm like, okay, that's not what I'm saying.
Studs love having kids.
My point
out of nowhere.
was so really, like I said before, I even like get off of this. The point really was in my head.
The attraction.
If I'm talking to somebody and if I know that like if somebody come up these stairs right here from outside and it's a stud that is manly looking as fuck is what I'm saying, and you be like, God damn.
But I had a teammate that like liked
Nah, they have a beard. That's gay. Beard, that's gay. No, that's gay.
Yeah, that's gay.
If they have beard, they don't have no beard. That's not gay.
There's a lot. Okay,
The
so
beard makes it gay. I'm sorry.
a woman.
That's the deal
Come
breaker.
on. The beard makes it gay, but nothing else makes it gay.
Nothing else make it gay. The beard make it gay.
Done with Chef.
Why does she have a beard?
Nothing else make it gay. Just the beard.
But I'm saying, why would she have a beard?
She's still a girl in masculine
When
clothes.
you like a stud, like you
Yeah, that's a dude at that point.
Like
If you taking that, yeah, that's gay. That's
But listen.
Definitely a
He
pole.
over there clapping because now he been giving me the rolling sign. There were so many things that I wanted to get into. We appreciate you for coming out, Chef.
Damn, we ending it?
He's ending it. We can
I'm
say
always
it
blaming
too. No, we
I'm having fun. Like, this is crazy.
Listen. The YouTube is done. Live Events TV and Stefan, they're done. Shout out to DJ L Blaze. Shout out to Young and Traveling Massages.
That last question wasn't even
Shout out to my boy Tank.
But they're done. But
Shout out to Andre.
But we can hang out for a second. Yeah, for sure.
So what next question you got? Because that wouldn't even.